Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hi Splat, hi A2. I have music playing, so do we hear that? And do we hear game sound? And do we hear me? Everything sound good, look good? Hello, hello. So it's been quite a while since I streamed. Everything sounds good. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. The other two are lower. That's fine. We'll get there. At least you can hear me. So I don't want to start yapping and then I have to repeat everything back. So it's been quite some time since I stream Unite. There's several factors with this. One turnoff, which I think everybody was hearing about from Phil the other night. Just streamers in general. Like, I go in and I play a game, and all of a sudden I get people that are trying to match against me. So that is an issue. That's not fun to me. I'd rather play with the people than just like people trying to intentionally look at what I'm doing and then try to counter it. Back in the day, this was known as like you get the Halo LAN parties and then people looking at the other screen and then thinking they're so hot, and it's just annoying. So, but it's an inevitable thing. The other thing is I actually was training to be in competitive. So I was dedicating a lot of efforts and time into just getting better at the game before streaming again. Not a lot of people want to watch somebody just play quicks. Everybody likes to watch streamers play rank. And then there's this other factor of like, well, do I want to play rank with just anybody? Not particularly. So I do want to ease into doing more with the Unite content, like doing rank streams and such, but I would like to get a feel for like just playing with people in general and then building that trust so I can establish that in quicks. The other thing I can establish in quicks is furthering my rank, which the last time I streamed I was 6. Now I'm currently 5th. So I've moved on up. One thing that's kind of cool about this is a lot of these 3 here have just spammed bot matches. So when I jump to 4th, if and when I ever do, I will start referring to myself as rank 1, Scizor. I wanna work on my win percent a little more. Currently, to increase it by 1%, I have to grind about 30 to 40 wins in a row. That's going to increase with every game I play, that percent. And so, as I stack number of wins, and I increase my win percent, eventually I'm going to come to a mathematical point in which I could just grind Scizor in rank exclusively. So that's my current new goal. Not this number 1 business, which is almost impossible at this rate, unless 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧 decides to stop grinding bots. This is nearly impossible. But I do hold this title of like I'm not farming bot matches and new accounts within my lobby. So when and if I jump to this 4th spot, I will refer to myself as rank 1 Scizor. Yeah, and then I just want to increase this percent, and so then I can go exclusively go into rank with Scizor, Scyther, and just be that type of one-dimensional, one-trick. I mean, I'm not a one-trick. I refuse to believe I'm a one-trick. I think it's more 60-40 for me, and actually it's like 60% of the other mons and 40% Scizor, Scyther. Here's some of my statistics since we were away. I remember everybody. I was excited for Ho-Oh when Phil announced it. This is where it got me. Almost all those battles were rank. Very rarely did I take Ho-Oh into casuals. So this is an actual rank record, basically. But I appreciate you guys for not falling off and sticking with me, staying subscribed. I know I've been doing very minimal content. I did get coaching from Phil recently as far as streaming is concerned. So that marks 2 coaching sessions I've had with the Rank 1 streamer, Unite content creator. I recommend coaching. If you're interested in it, DM him. I recommend it. So, yeah, with that said, I think I do want to flash Psyduck here. I got him there. That's almost rank exclusive. Some notable ones are my Mimikyu, Phalanx, Gyarados. And I was Petal Venusaur before Giga Drain got the buff, so yeah. Enough of this. Let's get into the matches. If there's any subscribers who want in, the lobby IDs on the screen. If you're lurking in the stream and you enter it and you're not typing in chat, I might kick you for somebody else. So I do appreciate like a hello in the chat or something of the sort. Furthermore, with that rank, with the stream coaching from Phil, I do have something set up. Although my channel's not monetized, I do have Streamlabs set up. So I do believe... I don't know why the thing is not responding, though. It's set up as a... Mighty Muse is in here. It's been a minute. Alright, well, we got a couple. I'm gonna have to look at Streamlabs. I don't know if it's exclamation dono or exclamation donation. Might be donation. Something I'm gonna have to look into, I guess. I'm unsure why that's non-responsive. But I have a Streamlabs account, and I do believe the link is in the description, so at the very least. Whatever is with this bot, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I thought I had that set up before. Alright, Finn. I did do, my brother did make a game for me, and I did stream that, like, a couple weeks ago, and we played through that entirely. We worked out some bugs. Stacking is kind of... You can make stacking work. Finn, turn that down. You can make stacking work in here, but it's kind of not worth. You just have to kind of snowball fast. It's just, instead of 10 goals, there's 6. 3 on each side. And then generally, you do like 1 in... 2 bot side, 1 top side, and like 1 in jungle is like good. Then you can snowball with the... Finn. One thing we'll try to do is break a goal before that way we can send Rotom to their main base. Dang. That's alright. We're trying to get out of here in like 2.5 minutes, basically. I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, the game my brother made me. I'm going to, at some point, since the bugs were all worked out, do Nuzlocke. And then, so if the Nuzlocke fails, that would be like the end of the stream. And we would just start I think that would be kind of fun. Puts more weight and impact in it. So anybody that missed those streams, I will play that game again. Part of it was like play testing, and then my brother revising the game several times. So I had to stream it at a late hour, since he's in Japan. And so I apologize for the crazy late hours, but I had to work through that with him. So that will come back. It's Pokemon Scyther version. You can look in the lives tab on my channel, and then you could see those. Finn, we can't talk at the same time, then nobody can hear what we're saying. Alright, so GG's, Muse, and A2. Feel free to stay in the lobby. I'll leave it up for a second if anybody else wants to join in. Yeah, those were very bad hours. But that's because he was in Japan, and so, like, we ended up like finding many like issues, and then he had to revise the game, like edit the game several times. So that's essentially what was going on. But now that it's in its now that it's in its new state and it's been tested, I wanna do some Nuzlocke in it. I think it would be fun. Basically, it's like a demake version of Fire Red Leaf Green, except you start with a Scizor. So, all right, looks like it's just us three again. If it is a bot or isn't, I would still do the same things. I don't really care. It's random, so again, like for me, it's like just target practice. It's not even that really. It's just like I said, I want to get Scizor to a point where I can take him comfortably into rank, lose 100 in a row, and still be ranked 5 or 4. So, for that to happen, I need to, you know, farm this as much as possible, and then, but I don't go to the degree of slipping in a new account in here and then farming bot-only matches, right? So that's what the top 3 accounts are doing. You can check the API on that. So yeah, I do intend to do 𝗚𝗚 streams again, and this will be its own thing. And then like maybe rank at some point. And then the Nuzlocke. And there's another Nuzlocke series I didn't finish, the Scizor Lock in Diamond. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Sup, Oni? But my New Year's resolution is going to be, as far as the channel is concerned, just do, at the very least, do double the amount of content I did last year. And I think that's doable. I think that's perfectly fine. But I could even turn the face cam on, so currently I would like to use that as an incentive for likes, subscriptions, etc. I mean, if the rando wants the buffs, like, whatever. I think 𝗚𝗏𝗚𝗧 was playing with its food. I'll break this and then... Uh-oh, rando got the... Dancing Dragonites. Is this the 𝗙𝗏𝗡𝗧? Splat, I'm not gonna comment on that. Yo, I'm dead. I'm dead. No, maybe? Yep, I'm dead. I knew it. I knew the Dancing Dragonites was the 𝗙𝗏𝗡𝗧. The other thing that's gonna happen in the coming year is rank mode's gonna change to 500 point mode. Pretty sure. I believe Unite will probably have a Switch 2 update. A lot of the things we've been seeing in the Chinese beta will like merge with the game at that point. Now, I don't know this for certain. This is just my speculation. This is my opinion on it. Yeah, Oni, you can definitely hop in next one.
You're on the final stretch.
You tried buying Scizor in your example, and I did absolutely horrible with it. Yeah, Scizor is not exactly meta right now. Scyther is. Scyther was before the buff, the 15% heal increase on dual wing beat, which I think is unnecessary. I think Scyther was fine. I think any buff to Scyther is going to inevitably mean that they're going to have to nerf it subsequently. Kind of like what they do with 𝗙𝗢𝗏 and Charizard, like they buffed those things to then nerf them, and it's horrible in my opinion. Like, it's as if they don't know how to balance their own game. It's discouraging, but it's not discouraging enough for me to quit the IP. Like, I'm 38, I've been playing Pokemon for practically my whole life. Pokemon's almost 30 years old, right? So it's not just something I easily just say, I'm done with this. Like, the IP holds my attention. So even Unite, in as bad as it is, like, it's currently funner than rank grinding in was it Scarlet and Violet, which in my opinion, like, they should just demake games. They should go back to like 2D like sprites and stuff. Like, demake all the games. Like, imagine like they demake Scarlet and Violet to make it look like a GBA game. That'd be sick. Or if they do all the games in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee graphic style, the chibi art style, like, that would be I think a lot of people would like that. It's crazy to me that those games are like the most visually appeasing games that they made, and that on the Switch, and that those were essentially the first Pokemon console games they made for like Switch. So like, it just, yeah. People tend to pick Scizor in your games. You don't see Scyther a lot. Scyther is like a flex like Zoroark, I think. The random starved you. Yeah, the random was annoying. Left you Ralts way too long. The rando went into your lane, then came into my jungle, then like was looking at me. You're sorry, you might have misclicked your moves. You don't. Also, I'll give others a chance. You would love the story from anime to come in rather than just beat gyms too. Sure, I haven't seen the new anime. Yeah, A2, you're welcome to stay in because we have 4 slots. Wow, dang, insta-queue. Somebody ready up. Oops. We lost Mighty Muse. I'm open to other things, other games, but like the thing about Scarlet and Violet is like there's some visually unacceptable things, I think. And they used to have a higher standard like with that type of thing. So yeah, it's hard to look at for me. And then I'm not a fan of the terrestrializing, like the aesthetic of it. I like the idea of it, but why do they have to have the big dumb hat on top of their head? Why can't they just crystallize, like, and be shiny? Like, the game tells you everything you need to know anyways, so like why do we have to have a omega huge heart with wings on top of its head to signify this thing is the fairy type now, or like the old school ghost to signify this thing is the ghost type now? I think the open world isn't too ambitious if they go like full demake back to like pixel arts, like Game Boy Advance art style. Like think about how the emulators and mods are so popular for streaming and just in general. And why don't they just have like try to make their own expanded, like go back to Fire Red and Leaf Green, add more to the end of the game, Johto, Hoenn, like basically every region just in that art style. Like pick your region you start in. Do that. After that's all done, you know, it's like multiplayer online. You can go to like, you know, different places and battle other people who are online. Just stuff like that. Like take the stuff you've already done and just reuse that. Reimagine it. Why do we have to keep adding another 100 mons? And like, cause the point they're at now is their excuse is there's so many mons that they can't do all the, it's too much work. Okay, so stop creating more work. Just focus on the ones you have, and then like you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just like, you know, and take concepts from the anime, whatever, throw them in. Throw them in. But I don't know, I'm not the leading expert on this. This is just my armchair quarterback opinion. Also, I think I want to stream TCG Pocket too. Like, battles against viewers. I think that'd be fun. Even if I got my butt kicked, I think it'd be fun. I have 15 very viable decks. What's the treasure chest event about? Seems like kind of a scam. Yeah, there's a... As scam as it... I got the Gengar one. There was like 3 of them. There was Sylveon, there was Gengar, and then now there is A9. And oh, we need one more point, and then we can get Rotom. There you go. It's just like some exclusive higher higher tier Gamba skin you can get. The point of it being Gamba is that Gamba as in Gamble is that it's exclusive or it's rare, so not everybody has it, making it more special. But the unfair thing about it is people that want to just spend money on the game could drop like a whole lot of money and then just not have anything to show for it. So I think they added pity points for that. So if you open 34, what I've heard is you open a certain amount. I think it's 34, 35. I'm not sure. One of my friends on Discord has this information, but you just get the thing after that point. You just get the skin. Yeah, the tickets do seem pretty insane to get. Fortunately for the Gengar one, oh yo, so we have a new subscriber, Shinx, and we just heard I think we just heard the notification. So I'm confused why. See, Streamlabs is like set up, but like, why isn't the Streamlabs moderator bot in the chat? Like, why can't I do the exclamation dono? I don't know. Thank you, Shinx, for subscribing. Let's see if the bot wakes up. Yeah, so if you donate anything, another thing plays. So that's the subscription jingle, but we have another jingle for when there's a donation. And it's like almost for the better that my channel's not monetized right now, because it just makes things a little bit more complicated in what I heard. Maybe Nightbot needs to be called first time or something. No, I've done it before, but and I've seen it in the chat responsive, but for whatever reason it's not working right now. Like, I would have to open Streamlabs and then take a hot couple of minutes to I don't know. But like, Streamlabs is working, because that wouldn't have just happened. Yeah, I'm reading back some of these other comments too. I also agree that Pokemon Legends Arceus did open world better than Scarlet and Violet. I agree with that. Pokemon Legends Arceus was awesome. By the way, I do, like, basically at some point, I want to play every Pokemon game on my channel. That's like one goal. The other goal, like, basically, my whole like angle on YouTube is just be the Scizor guy. Every game I can main Scizor. So I would want to play back Legends Arceus, like even though I've already beat that. Like, but I think we do baby steps. Like, I think I start with the Nuzlocke of the game that was made for me, since it's like OG Pokemon, and it's like a demake. It's a dumbed down version of it. So there's weird things about it, because it's his first time making a game. Like there's gimmicks like the special attack and physical attack stat are the same. And then Mons don't actually learn moves. When they evolve, they get a new set. And so there's like limitations like that. But as vanilla as that sounds, it feels very nostalgic to the Red and Blue games. So it does feel like a jambalaya of sorts, like a mashup of Red and Blue and Fire Red, Leaf Green graphics with like some flavor. Like I get to start with the Scyther that evolves into a Scizor. But just so you guys know, Shingo is in the anime. Like Ash fought, like that jingle you heard. Shingo's got a Scizor. That's actually the OG Ash voice actor's voice. So Shingo is in an episode called Wired for Battle, and Ash meets in the Johto region, stumbles on a dojo, and there is a trainer of the name Shingo there who has a Scizor like his master, and Ash inspires him to like start battling again, basically. But it's the episode of, it's one of the things that made Scizor my favorite, like as a kid, was that episode of Pokemon. And then I would always seek to have Scizor in my gameplays. So yeah, and then Shingo has is like, the meaning behind the name is like, I am me, prudent, careful, true to myself, real, honest, that type of meaning, and I relate to that. So I like the name. It's like I pick up the mantle of, it's like, this is Shingo, because we don't ever get to see Shingo in the anime again, but this is kind of, I am Shingo, Shingo is me. Hello, Shinx. I'm glad you could catch the stream too. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, so I gave you guys some lore. The only other thing on YouTube I need to figure out is how to effectively raid somebody. And I don't know if my channel needs to be monetized to do it effectively, but I've like set up things in the settings to do it, but whenever I attempt to do it, it doesn't like work. Hello, Holly. Welcome in. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, fix your game, Timmy. Network error. The battle has ended. Great. I didn't know. I didn't know that. Jeez, thanks. Alright, is A2 done for good this time? Or was that a misclick of... Okay. Yeah, thanks for the games, A2. Yeah, yeah, right, 𝗙𝗏𝗡𝗧? Literally on the results screen, yeah. Hi, Nian. Who we got? Oh yeah, the 𝗙𝗏𝗡𝗧. Get in here. You like the profile picture? I made my PFP myself, and I do love doing pixel art. So if you're into that sort of thing, I am up to do commissions. I might even do a stream where I just do pixel art, and if you donate any amount, I will do a custom pixel art for you. Something like that. I was thinking about doing that as a stream. Looks like we got some tryhards. Possibly. If I wasn't trying to boost to 87% win rate, I would probably just throw Scizor at them, but I'm gonna do... 𝗙𝗏𝗡𝗧. Get your Digimon clown ass out of here. Nah, I'm kidding. Darkrai is... I feel like any mon, if you play it and understand it, that's like the best counter. So, if you understand what it's doing, then you can work around it. But Darkrai hates being physically assaulted. I mean, most mons do, but he is squishy. So if you can thread in damage in between his little annoying stuns, then see, look, he doesn't like the damage. He got me though. Skibbity toilet. Skibbity Sigma. Darkrai's obnoxiously stupid. Well, aside from reading your comment, you'll never hear me say anything is stupid in this game. It's funny they're pushing right here, like... Basically, the problem is, and nobody cares to admit this, the problem is CC. Like, basically, like if I was designing this game, I would, instead of adding more CC, design mechanics that incentivize good play and good skill. So you get like an attack increase if you do this thing. You get, you know, like stuns don't make any game fun for anybody. But, you know, nobody cares to admit that because they also like to do it and play the game for free. You know, like, I don't feel skill dipped here. This is just spamming Darkrai. Like, okay. But the other thing that's funny is when I stopped streaming Mur, the Mur games got really easier. Back, was it like January through April? Mur got kind of spicy, and then it's like all of a sudden, when I stopped streaming for months, Mur got like easier. Anyways, I addressed this type of thing in the beginning of the stream, but it's whatever. Is 𝗙𝗢𝗏𝗘𝗧, is this Floor Man? I just had this epiphany. That's Floor Man, I think. Ba, 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 ba. 10 seconds left. Stopping Darkrai in 4v4 is tougher than 5s, yeah. Yeah, bulk related meta, yep. Hi 𝗟𝗚𝗞𝗘. Trick Room Mimi, yep. I mean, after Zapdos, I stopped trying. Like, we held a defensive stance. If we could have killed them, we could have went to Zapdos and made an attempt. But it is what it is. GG's. I don't have any bad it's quicks. You roll quick or get rolled quick. That's the nature of it. Clef, Darkrai, Trev on a quick match seems like a bit much. That's because they're seriously, like, there's tryhards in this mode. Like, it's not just farming bots. Like, you get this all the time. Now, I haven't played with Mighty Muse and Swagonite for quite some time, so, you know, we just need to get reacquainted, and then we punch people like that in the face better. Reacquainted as in, once I see your play style, I can kind of play around you better. But I knew that was going to be tryhard, and I just... yeah. Yep, roll or be rolled. That's right. I mean, I could go Darkrai and be like, "Yo, chat. Okay, we need we need a Wiggly, we need a Snorlax, and a Guardy, Delphi, whatever. Add whatever mon, an Urshifu, and we're gonna win every single game, guys." Does that sound like fun? I don't know. Like, yeah, Wiggly, Snorlax, Gengar, Darkrai. Yeah, that comp. Like, okay, GG. Let's farm those Darkrai wins. Because he really needs it. You have Green Ribbon Mewtwo Y in the game. Very nice. Somebody else can go jungle if they want. I don't have to have it every time. I can do lane. Like our Urshifu probably wants it. Also, if you notice, I have turned names off in game. So I see your names before in the load, but like I don't see inside. I have it off. Let's just say Overlord inspired me. This is the Overlord way. I think he doesn't like giving stream snipers gratification. Or if that's not what it is, if it's just bothers, like if it's annoying aesthetically, then it's just what I think it is a utility feature. I think we get this. I can just leave Rotom for now. Yeah. Okay, we break. I could probably get this back farm. In chess, people turn off names and rating to help mentals. Yeah, that's kind of like the way. That's kind of. I think that's kind of why I like the idea. I have been practicing Garchomp a lot since playing that on Phil's stream. Holy cow, was my Garchomp horrible in his stream though. But I got like free coaching out of it basically. So I knew he was gonna like ridicule it. But like that's... I'd also like this game more if they reworked the CC system. I actually agree with that. Like I said, there's this one guy I follow, I forget his name. He is actually a developer, and he kind of I share this thought process. Like, if I was making a game, I wouldn't want to give people the ability to make somebody else's experience, like take away their ability to like input commands or or play the game. I would want to instead. I think I would want a system that rewards like skill. So like you get a stat increase if you successfully do this combo, or you like something like that. Yeah, we all got cooked by the 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗚𝗧 for sure. Without CC, what do we do against 𝗙𝗢𝗏? Like, I mean, I'm not in, like, I don't think it is eliminated entirely, but I just think it's like does Psyduck, okay, this is like an example of what I'm trying to say. Psyduck, I want to pull this up so you guys can see. So no matter how correct this is, look at the stat line here. Offense, 4 stars. Okay? But everything in his kit is like CC. Why did they decide to do this? If he's a CC heavy Mon, and they know this, why didn't they just make his endurance 4 stars and take away his offensive capability? Why'd they decide to make something offensive and CC heavy? That's the problem. That's the freaking problem. Like, so like, it's not that CC's the problem. It's just that why does something with high offense also have to have so much CC? Why are you making stuff like that? So like, and the other reason why I'm using Psyduck as an example is because Disable just got damage nerf and effects nerf. So why not just have effects buff and damage gutted? Why not have 0 damage, 0 stun, and have 5 to 10 second cooldown added to last used move? That way you can be anti-CC. But this one thing, this is just an example, but this is like, this is just my opinion of it. Like, Disable is interesting, not only in the games, in the original games, but like, Disable is an interesting addition to this game. But instead they gave it CC and damage and all sorts of craziness. Why? And then on top of that, we have Full Heal, an item which works for a fraction of a second, and you could miss the opportunity to use it effectively. But Rapidash is going to come out, and Rapidash is just going to walk around with a perma full heal until it gets used. Like, you just can run around with a full... You can run around unstoppable just cuz. And then something triggers it to be procced, which means it, like, I think you get hit and then it, like, goes away or something. But it's basically a guaranteed full heal. And so, like, full heal isn't guaranteed, you know? So, like, buff full heal. Psyduck can do a total of 55% damage reduction with Surf Plus and Alt. Yeah, there is crazy things. Basically, the know you more, the better you. You know, there's like two things about the game currently. Like, you're either just naturally good, or you know a lot about all the effects and everything. And either one, and so like what makes you goated is if you're good, like if you have skill and you know all these like ins and outs of. Try not to die over here this time. There we go. You have mons like Venu who take 1 minute to walk from top to bottom. Rapidash is going to be a nightmare in the game. Yeah, yep. Dark Lord style Charizard for your second favorite main. Nice. They think that most people will play Psyduck as a special attacker rather than annoying Mon. At least Sableye's stats are correct. Yeah, like I also think they did Sableye. Like I would not be a fan of a Sableye buff. I think Sableye is perfect where it is. Like a lot of people don't understand how to like. So basically, Mons like Sableye, you don't want to play its game. You don't want to chase it. Like if you chase it, then you're playing it. You're doing what you want it to do. That's like essentially disrupt support. That's the nature of it. And so it doesn't need damage to be effective. It just needs what it currently has. But it didn't need like if you nerf its ability to go invisible, then you just took away the thing that makes it special. And so that's like, you know, just like Psyduck. Psyduck has this special ability, the disable. But it's like all the other shit it has too, like just makes it annoying. And I wish they would like, I mean, I wouldn't go, I know what's a good idea. High offense, CC, and you lower the Mon's last use move. You put a longer cooldown on it. Like, all those things coupled together sound horrible. Like, disable sounds like a good idea, but all those things together don't sound like a good idea. And then T-Tar is so bad for so long and then gets a buff finally to then have it took away. That's just crazy to me. Yeah, Mighty Muse, you did dodge it. Yeah, Psyduck is just a combination of Mime and Sableye. I would agree with that. Psyduck goes invincible. Yeah, for 1 second. Yeah, what Trinity is saying. What the Omega do? Good God, my ears. There may have been a hiccup in stream. Sorry if there was a hiccup in stream. OBS just like decided to disconnect and reconnect for whatever reason. I think we're back. Yeah, they only nerfed disable. They did, truly. It didn't do anything for you guys? Okay, thanks, A2. It did something for me. Like, it, like, shouted a loud alert in my ear, and then, like... And then from the YouTube side, it like, was buffering, so I wasn't sure. Alright, A2. I appreciate the view and you hanging out in the games. Oh, cool, we broke. Nice. I think it's crazy, I'm thinking about this right now, but 𝗏𝗧 getting that frickin' nerf, that's kinda wild. Like, was he really that good? Like, Stealth Rocks even getting a nerf? Really? Was that really deserving? Yeah, let's get I think Holly wants in. Sorry, Holly, I haven't been able to... I haven't been intentionally ignoring you. Lobby code doesn't work if 4 people are in. Is my internet okay? I think so. Some dev had beef with 𝗏𝗧. Yeah, see, the stream I was just saying a little bit ago, but A2 said it was fine. I heard I think there's a delay in between me talking and then chat. It's like a 10-second-ish. But the OBS did disconnect and then reconnect. So there was a weird thing. Internet's okay, though. I have the fastest internet money can buy in my area. Yeah, like, I mean... to be fair for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, like, I don't want any Mon's, like, Unite move to be, like, unplayable. But there's, like, times in playing 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 where, like, you just don't get your Unite move. And so some of the reworks, like, I thought were necessary, but that's, like, that's it. You give them on sleep, and it's like... I was there, there was a, like, there was... Huh? I don't understand. Legit what we heard? Yeah, OBS just, like, took a dump and reconnected. They should have made 𝗟𝗚𝗚𝗧 smoother because that move is so outclassed. Yeah, 𝗟𝗚𝗚𝗧 is kind of weird. Holly, you just enter the lobby ID there. Everybody, thanks for rotating out. So is the audio just gonna be bugged the rest of the stream, or I don't know, is the Are we good? Yeah, I need a mod or somebody to just confirm that we're good. Audio good. Splat, Oni, anybody? %41 win rate gold badge Pikachu, that's kinda cooked. They won't be getting 1600 this season. Audio fine for you? Audio is still breaking up. Audio seems fine for me as well. I don't know, try refreshing the stream. Possibly. Like, just hit the refresh arrow. %, you're avoiding them as a plague. So we got 2 people saying it's audio's bad, and I got 2 mods saying fine now. You resetted stream fine now? Okay. Alright, I'll continue on. If somebody else wants in, we can feel free to fill the spot. Swagonite if you want back in. I would prefer a 4th instead of 1 rando. They can get to Masters with a lot of hate and grudge from the randoms they have. Yeah, but then the changes, they'll have a rough time from with that 40% win rate from was it from like 13 to 1600? I think you lose as much elo as you would gain from a win, whereas it used to be like you get 12 and lose 6 or 7, something like that. So now it's like 9 and 9. You gain 9, lose 9, I think. So 40% effectively mathematically can't get you 1600 now. Yeah, Zelfie, feel free. Right now we got 4. And Holly's been asking for a while, so we'll let Holly have a few. Yeah, sorry about the bug. Like, there's no counterplay. OBS just goes, "Oh, we disconnected. Oh, we reconnected successfully." And then I like look over at the stream and it's like buffering. And then like several minutes later, there's 𝗙𝗎𝗎𝗓 and 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗡 like, "Oh, we got issues." It's like I don't. Yep. But I'm sorry. It works if you refresh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I apologize. OBS be just annoying. But hey, like, randomly I decided to stream today and all you guys show up, so I'm pretty grateful for all of you. Thank you. Even the people I've met in the PK days. 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗡, Trinity, 𝗙𝗎𝗎𝗓𝗡. I appreciate the support. Just the watching the stream, the chat, the like, the subscribe, all that. Talking to chat does seem to like... I need to get better at like reading chat and playing. That is rather difficult. Phil makes it look easy. I missed this barely. I was trying to land Bullet Punch when the Rotom like fell down, but I threw it before it landed by like a fraction of a second. GG's.
You win.
𝗙𝗏𝗡𝗧 carry. Alright, looks like we got 38 more minutes of 𝗚. We've gone quiet, chat. We need to think of something else to yap about now. Noise. Loud. Pretty sure these are real people. Yo, 𝗙𝗏𝗡𝗧 is cooking. Okay. I saw that leftovers over there. Later, Oni. Thanks for hanging out in the games. Yo, Splat, do we know when Phil's going live? That is a crazy name that the 𝗙𝗢𝗓 has. See, that would be distracting in-game, so I'm kind of glad I have the names off.
Ready, go!
We're kind of doing it right now, but another strat for this, for 𝗚, is to just go 2 in each lane, leaving the jungle, and when you lose, you just go into the jungle and farm. Like, if you lose. If you roll, then you don't need it. It's there. But like, Holly now could use it. I might even need it. Kill him! Get him, Holly! Ooh. This is hilarious. I mean, it isn't hilarious, but Zacian and quick, bro. Here we go. Let's get evolved. Thank you. Now we need to get over here for... Let's go.
Shingo's got a Scizor.
Yo, 𝗟𝗚𝗞𝗘, thank you for the subscription. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Oh boy. I think 𝗙𝗛𝗡𝗧 the Greninja, if I remember correctly. Go 𝗙𝗛𝗡𝗧. Holly's ripping. Good job. Good job, everyone. That was like disgusting snapback on that Giga Drain.
The final stretch.
I mean, these guys were pushing right up into our base earlier, so this was a good one. Nice to win these ones. On the scale of how hard Mur can be, this is on the difficult side here, but we did well.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Time's up.
Thanks for dancing with me, Mighty Muse. Yo, sup D? You walked in and got buzz-ulted. Caught a stray for real. No pinned message. Yeah, I need to get back in the groove of YouTube streaming, then I'll... What I need to do for the pinned message is have the donation link in there. So D, if you want to grab, here's a... Yo, what's up, Asim? So D, if you... I'll task you with something, D. Could you copy and paste the donation link into a comment, and then I'll pin it? Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Alright, we'll run one more. We got 30 minutes, so we'll run one more with 𝗙𝗛𝗡𝗧 and Holly, and then we'll see if like a Sim or a Zelfie want in. Maybe D might want in too. Did it show? Oh, a Sim's outside right now getting food. Okay. A lot of things eat 𝗙𝗓 for breakfast. But yeah, specifically Guardy, you debuff and then you... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Muse. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, you can't put a link in the... Oh, I see. Yes, Aramis, or Mr. Lopez, it is Pokémon Unite. 𝗙𝗓 is good until anybody dodges it. Like, what? Like, all this 𝗙𝗓 talk? I think 𝗙𝗓 is good, but it's like disrupt support, like defender with disrupt support, and so like how you disrupt will determine how good you are with it. But if you're just expecting to live forever and go diving into 1v whatever, like that's the counter to it. Is like everything pouncing on you. That's the counter. I like going, I like being exclusively, what's it called? Acid Spray. I actually don't like Power Whip. I don't know how unpopular or popular of a statement that is going to be amongst you all, but hi Mar. The 𝗟𝗓𝗏𝗧. Nice kill. Who was the... It's Holly. So this part of the acid spray procs goo effect, and then you get a second ability of the acid spray, which, like, I don't think I'm teaching anybody anything, but it's just like explaining why I like it over Power Whip. So you get that, and then you get the second one. Whereas Power Whip, like, if you miss it, then there's like, that was horrible. I need to clean up some of my, I might need to look at the targeting settings. You also prefer acid spray? Yeah. I like you get the thing, you proc goo, which is like one of the biggest things 𝗙𝗓 gets. Alt also procs it, and then I get the enhanced autos in alt. So then you're Omega slowed. A fun thing to do also with it is put Razor Claw. Like sometimes you can get Razor even though you're not physical attack, you can get a Razor Claw proc off of the goo. And so then you proc the goo ability passive and Razor Claw. It's kind of cheesy, but they're like Omega slowed if you get it. You don't really need attack speed either if you run red emblems on 𝗙𝗓𝗓. If you don't, then you need to run like a muscle band. But yeah. No, I think 𝗙𝗓𝗏𝗘 in chat earlier was Floorman, actually. Yeah, the game is a kind of like League of Legends. It is kind of like League of Legends. But it's like more kid-friendly, I guess you could say. How do you reset cooldown on Surf? I don't know. I don't play Greninja much. I know how you reset cooldown on Scyther and Scizor. A lot of the mains I play, I could get a KO with. Get a KO with it. Anybody else want in? A Zelfie maybe? Thank you guys for shuffling out or rotating. I appreciate that. We got 22 minutes-ish left. D maybe? I'll wait about a minute at most, and then I'll start. But yeah, the thing about like Power Whip, I'm kind of going back to that, but the thing about Power Whip is like you could miss it and then have like no utility, but you know, it's a skill move. It brings them in closer so you can get the secure the Dragon Pulse, but like you can kind of do Acid Spray like allows you like if you're getting 3v1 like 1v3'd, like you can throw an Acid Spray like at one target and then you can like stun another target with the dash. So, like, you effectively CC, like, 2 different mons. So, like, you're proccing goo on one with the acid hovering over. And then, but not only is the acid effect in play, but, like, you proc goo because you did that. Then you hit them, another mon with the dash part of it, which they get a slight stun. So you can, like, multiple CC, whereas Power Whip is like single target. Like it's not exactly single target. You could hit like 3 people. I should stream on Twitch as well. Oh, no worries, Holly. Yeah, I want everyone to get a chance. Which, by the way, if anybody else is in here and wants to play, now's your chance. Otherwise, I'm gonna invite 𝗙𝗓𝗏𝗧 back. Or Holly. Anybody? Yeah, 𝗙𝗓𝗏 with a sweet kiss comfy is 𝗙𝗓𝗏 with a sweet kiss comfy is crazy too. Sweet Kiss is situational, but like it is good. How can you donate with Google Wallet? I think I'm not sure. I would need to set that up, but Streamlabs link is in the description. So in the description of YouTube, there's that, and that's connected to PayPal. I'm not monetized yet, so my channel doesn't have all the bells and whistles. Like, I would have to create a Google Wallet account, I think. But I think Google connects to all of them. I guess we're just starting. Also, thank you for the games, Holly. Yeah, you did good, Holly. Yeah, Aramis Lopez, I do appreciate you. I wish I could say I knew the solution, but I unfortunately don't know the solution. I'm very new to the donation setup, all of that. But I do have the Streamlabs link, and I do believe that's connected to my PayPal, and I think you can pay with, I think you can donate with PayPal, and I'm not sure, like, if my channel was monetized, so if I get enough watch hours and viewers, views, watch hours, and subscriptions, then my channel, and then I've uploaded X amount of content, then my channel gets all these different Google features like enabled that you could use to pay. But because I'm not monetized yet, then my streams can't have those elements like the bigger streamers have. But yeah, I appreciate all the support today. This makes me feel very encouraged that next time 𝗏's up, I will just live stream for fun's sake. I'll just do it again. And then, as I was saying earlier, like, I'll be doing some Nuzlocke. At the very least, I'll stream when 𝗏 is on. And then I want to do Nuzlocke through, like, every single... I want to do playthroughs of every Pokemon game. And then, like, main Scizor in all of them. And then, if not, just vanilla playthroughs, but, like, Nuzlocke too. So, if I'm doing Nuzlocke, I want the idea is I want the challenge to be, like, the stream ends if the Nuzlocke dies. So... if it's a 1 minute stream, then it's a 1 minute stream. But there's no way it's gonna end that fast. But I think those types of challenges would be fun and would add weight to the severity of, like, losing a Mon, right? And then each stream is effectively a run. You know, maybe some Nuzlocke last longer, so then there's, like, parts 1 and 2 of the attempt. I missed that one. Good job.
You win.
300 to 0. Yeah, I can farm fast. The important thing is not just the farming, but like I keep the stacks up of bullet punch. So this is something I used to previously in the older streams of mine. I didn't keep up with this as well, and it's something Phil pointed out and I got better at. Yeah, Serena did a good job. You did a good job with Serena, Mighty Muse. Congratulations, you slayed. I'll show you 𝗟𝗚𝗞𝗘. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I'll show you the bullet punch thing. Basically, the image of bullet punch changes. So if you successfully land a bullet punch, you get a quote-unquote stack. And so that's enhancing the effects of the move. I wasn't Serena, you were Gardevoir. Oh, as was... Yeah, see, I should have... Hold up. Yeah, my apologies. A Zelfie slayed with the Serena. I should have known better. Yeah, we got some Team Skull music rocking now. Sableye, Serena, and Darkrai are Zelfie's mains. I need to update that thing in the Discord, by the way. I haven't forgot. Zelfie sent me a new tier list. And at some point, I'm going to relink the Discord to the YouTube and vice versa. Currently, the Discord link isn't on my YouTube, but we do have a level 3 server, and I do intend to promote that eventually. In Pokemon Violet, you have a level 30 Scizor. Nice. In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I have a couple level 100... I have several, actually, through home and those games. Level 100 Scizors with all sorts of different types of Scizors. Okay, so here, Bullet Punch has 3 bullets on the image there, Mr. Lopez. I use it once, and I got 4. I use it again, and there's 5. And now it's fully stacked. The effects of it. So the cooldown is reduced. But if I let it die, and I don't farm, So like I kinda need to go to each piece of farm, and whether I get the farm or not, I'm just trying to keep the stack up. So then when I hit the enemies, I'm hitting them with max effect. And so double hit, like I can reach something faster. Swords Dance is like enhancing my attack. So I tend to like double hit since Swords Dance was the last to get a nerf on Scizor's kit. Double hit got buffed and actually didn't get nerfed. So double hit is still, in essence, buffed since, what was it, last, like, April, May when Wanderer skin was out. Yeah, Scizor's tanky, and then Scyther is like Assassin. So the items and everything I run on Scizor are meant to be able to flex between the two. I really don't think attack weight stacking is as important as some people might think. Because, like, as Scyther, you're doing enough damage anyways. And then as Scizor, you... sometimes for the effort, you don't even get the damage output you would hope for. So it's, like, almost better to... have a defensive item and, like, 2 offensive. If I were to stack, I would, at this point, I might be inclined to drop weakness. Whereas weakness policy used to be like a staple, but now it's like, it got a nerf. It's still good. It's kind of like Spoon. Spoon can get nerfed, but Spoon will always be viable on a special attacker. And that's like kind of the same thing with weakness policy on a physical attacker. There's a message in your school email from Duolingo that says your year in review, see if Duo's coming for you. This might be the last match here. Like, let's look at these, let's look at this. See, this looks like a Scyther move set, or item set, and this looks like an either-or set. And even this looks like an either-or set, but this looks more like Scyther, like max damage. This looks like strictly Scyther, and this looks like either-or. Amp can work on Scizor and Scyther, but I think I prefer Resguard over Amp. And Muscle Band is funner on Scyther because when Technician procs, you get a little bit more speed with the Muscle Band. So Technician procs on Scizor in between the combos, and so you get extra. So let me see if I can show this. So like I use Fury Cutter, and now I'm glowing. I should glow green here. Yeah, I'm green. So during that moment, I get like, I think I get like an extra auto. Something like that, an extra speed. And so Muscle Band allows me to, would allow me to spam the autos faster in between the moves. That's why, and I don't think Muscle Band's very notable on Scizor. I don't think Scizor needs attack speed, but Scizor could benefit from it. And then similarly, I've seen some people try to cook Drain Crown on Scizor, and I just think that's gross. Like, Scizor's not attacking fast enough to benefit from that. And then, again, attack weight is good. Like, it's not bad, but it's just like how you prefer to play, I guess. But like you could like see like bots or not, or whatever the heck this is, you know, target practicing a slow bro, like what took like 1 or 2 combos to kill it. I think that's pretty effective. Attack weight is gonna just be like speed that process up, I guess. But I think the early game is pretty difficult with Scizor. You need level 5. It's really easy to punish like a lane Scizor Scizor before level 5. That second ability, a dual wing beat, is also like an execute move. I think it ignores it. I forget, but I think it like either ignores defense or like do I have Discord, and if so, how can you join? I have to link it up. Just stay subscribed and stay tuned in, and eventually I'll have the Discord linked up. I'm not going to share the link today, but in the future I will. And then you just link in. I need to sort some things out with my admin. Thanks for joining the stream, Holly. Welcome back, A2. You used to be a Scizor main, actually. I believe it. I think you play a lot of Mons, if I'm not mistaken, Muse. That's it for Myrrh. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I gotta do some things, and then Phil will be going live, so hopefully I'll see you guys in 𝗙𝗎𝗎𝗓's stream later. How much does Scizor love Volt Tackle or Icicle Spear? He does not, but that's also why I like wearing Res Guard. Myrrh has been murdered. Yep. I think we only lost one. And that's with the friends spamming Darkrai. That was fun. But I appreciate you all. I feel very encouraged. And I will stream again next time Myrrh is available. I will even consider doing more Unite related content. You got friend requests. I don't know these two, so we're just gonna... I think we're pretty close. Like, I'm not sure how many, but we're trying to climb to 87% win rate. That's why I opted out of Scizor in the 𝗙𝗢𝗏 match. I'm not trying to duck. I do like to play real people. But it's like a 30 to 40 win streak, I think. And I forget where I am in that. It's somewhere in the 20s. I think. So we're close to 87. And then when I go to 87, then in the rankings here, then I make it harder for this kind sir to be able to encroach on the 5th spot. See, like, he has more wins than me, but my win rate is higher. And so, like, 1% win rate is the equivalent of, like, 10 wins. Something like that. But yeah, anyways. I hope you all have a great day. And I know I'll catch some of you in 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗚𝗕𝗧's stream later. So I look forward to that. But I got some things to do. So as Gary Oak or Blue would say, smell ya later.